the highest paid states for nurses. Leo, it's what I want us to focus on. Utafanya nini information? I don't know. And you see, this information is everywhere. Like right now, I'm just looking at a website called nursejournal.org. So there are so many sources. If you want to find out the best paying nurses, the best paying states for registered nurses, and the worst, you can always find it on the internet. But because wase wamekuwa wakiniambia which is the best paying states, okay, I felt like let me just do it. I'm just gonna be referring to this resource here. I mean, just to get us going. So as I said, information sijui utafanyia nini, it's up to you, but it's available for us to use and utilize. So before you even get there, by the way, the average annual registered nurse salary, okay, according to this source, is $86,070 a year. So that's about $41 an hour, and that is average. Like average, you know what average means. They saw all the states and then they made an average of that. So that is a registered nurse. And then the nurse practitioner. Now, nurse practitioner is a registered nurse or a BSN nurse was going to do their masters. Okay, so they practice as practitioners. These people can prescribe medications. Okay, yeah, so they are off bedside, but they help out. So you'll find them in hospitals, admitting patients, planning care, talking to doctors in case there's something that needs urgent intervention, stuff like that. They do the work ni kama clinical officers in Kenya. Yeah, so kuna nurse practitioners na pia kuna physician assistants. So where I've worked, these people are in the same category. All right, so the nurse practitioner, they're saying, is earning averagely again about $126,000. That's about $60 an hour. All right, having said that, let's go direct to the top paying salaries or top paying states for nurses. Number 1. Oh, let me start from number 10, just to make these things, make you guys curious. Number 1 ni gani? And by the way, I don't know how long this video will take. May take too long for TikTok. So follow me pale YouTube for the full story, for the full clip you watch at a go. All right? So number 10. Hii jina tamina nishina kutaja. Number 10 according to this source, and by the way, this source is made from 2023. All right? So in May 20, that's the source where they're getting all these numbers. All right? So number 10 is Massachusetts. Massachusetts takes the place of number 10, and they're saying it like in a year, a nurse gets about $99,730. So here, people do salaries per year, and then you divide by 12, see how much you're taking per month. And for most part, you're paid twice a month. Okay, every 2 weeks for most part. Okay, so number 9 is New Jersey. New Jersey is getting paid a little over $100,160. New Jersey, wasewa New Jersey, oye. Number 8, we have Connecticut. Connecticut is a little bit more, $100,620. That's number 8. Remember, number 10 is Massachusetts. All right, sasa hapo Kenya inaingia kidogo. Massachusetts. Number 9 is New Jersey. Number 8 is Connecticut. Now you'll find that other sources may a little bit be different, but this is just an average and kind of give you an idea. And then number 7 is New York. New York. New York is about $104,570 per year. Remember, these values are in dollars and they're per year. I know some guys are sitting down trying to calculate, trying to convert. How much is that? How much is that in Kenyan shillings? These people are getting a lot of money. How much is that? My friend, relax, chill out, chill out. Bado tuko number 7. Number 6 is Washington DC, District of Columbia. You know, so hapo iko just a little bit more at $105,220. Now remember, we did a video last time about 2 weeks ago. If you haven't watched it, please go and watch it. According to the sources that I had, the top 5 states you want to live in as an immigrant, as you come from your country, come to this country here. And we were looking at the general stuff. We were looking at the weather. We were looking at if you have support, I mean, that is my number 1 place you should go. If you have friends who are going to support you, you have family, especially if you are married and you have kids. My friend, you need that support. And we looked at the things that you can do in that state. And we looked at job opportunities, maybe for your spouse. You know, for you it's guaranteed. Wherever you go, you'll get a job. Maybe you now look at your spouse. We looked at what else? Did we look at the salary? Not really. We didn't look at the salary, but we looked at taxes implications. So if you haven't watched it, please go find out. Go to just go check somewhere there on TikTok on my bio. Click on that YouTube link, watch it, or just watch my videos. You'll find it there. So where are we? Number 6, Washington DC, and we say that $105,000, 220. Number 5, Alaska. Alaska is there. It's number 5 with $106,410. All right. Number 4 is Washington. Remember I said Washington DC. Those are 2 different states. And by the way, I came to realize you guys, you know so much about this country than even me. How? Jama, hey, people know about this country, you know, like they know it so much. Kitu tu haiko hapa ni mwili. Hiyo tu ndio hakuna. But kama sahi people are following up on this catastrophe that is facing various states, the hurricanes, especially Florida right now. There's a hurricane called Milton, man. It's causing havoc and chaos and displacing people and causing lots of losses. You know, when I'm working, I work night shift, I come and sleep daytime. Some of this information, hata sisikiangi. You know, if it's not affecting us, I may miss it until days and go off. Guys have been texting, hey Josh, are you safe? Like, safe from what? Man. Yeah, I'm safe. Thank you guys for those people who are reaching out. I'm safe. We are safe here. I haven't had anything. But these things are, man, they're bad. They're bad. And you see, we don't get, and you see these places are developed. This country is way developed. And they are able to see what is coming. But still, when these problems come and they destroy humanity, like we have no clue, you know. So yes, I'm safe. It happened in Florida. It's happening in Florida. You're doing well. All right. So I was saying Kenyans know about this country way more than some of us. Let me tell you. Na hata sijaanza kuongea about politics. How people can give you reasons why they prefer Donald Trump to Kamala Harris. Oh, And those people are not even here, but they follow, they know what exactly is going on. Ni watu, mwili tu ndio hakuna hapa, mwili tu. Number 3, that tuko top 3 sasa. Top 3 tuko nayo Oregon. Oregon State iko $110,940 a year. All right. So the top 2, you guessed it. Texas, we wacha bana. Ati? Mtu ako hapa ati Texas. No. Relax. Tuko number 2. We are top 2, my friend. Texas inaingilia wapi sasa? Kama Texas haiko kwa huko number 10 huko, sahau sasa, we are outside that zone. Sasa tuko the top notch, top 2. This place called Hawaii takes number 2. It's $129,210. Now remember, we are talking about the average. All right? Do we have other cities in those states that pay way higher than this? Oh yes. Do we have towns or cities or hospitals paying lower than this? Yes, but this is just an average. All right, so Hawaii takes number 2 at $129,210. Man, hata mimi nimeanza kucalculate how much this is in Kenyan shillings. How much is this? Number 1, you guessed right. Nimekuwa na pale. You guessed right, my friend. You got it. For the first time, you've guessed right. Number 1 is see Minnesota. Please. No. It's not Minnesota. Achana. Sasa Minnesota imetoka wapi ba? Yeah, it came up among the top 5 states that you wanna live in. And by the way, in those top 5, do you know we didn't even mention some of these states? We didn't mention California. Remember? We didn't mention Hawaii, So the other reasons people go to live somewhere, there are other reasons besides, how much you can get paid and stuff like that. So number 1 is California. That's $133,990. But guys, before uanze kutamani hizi ma states, before you start getting greedy and busy about these states, before you do that, the cost of living makes the whole difference. Number 1, as a nurse, to get California license, I'm talking to you as a guy who was trying to apply for this California license and I was successful. Some of these things you just do. You never know when you need them. You just keep them at the back pocket up. So California, to get to practice as a nurse in California, you have to have their own license. Okay? I practice in Texas. So we have what we call compact states. Compact states, are states that have come together and they have said, you know what? If you have a license from this particular state, you can practice in there are about 30 states that you can practice in with your license. If your state is within the compact, maybe we should do a video about this to know which states have a compact in that compact clause. All right, but California is one of them. It would be nice. It would be nice to have one license to practice all over the US. Same way we have one license in Kenya, practicing Kisumu, practicing in everywhere, but this place is different. These states operate differently, all right? So to apply, for you to work in California, unless you studied there, for you to apply, for you to practice there, you need a license, California license. Yeah, so they have to do everything. They have to do your fingerprinting, you have to apply online, they have to check your makratasi, they have to check if you are legally here or not, and everything like that. So for you to get that California license, yours truly Alipata. So haven't used it yet? Who knows, tomorrow the day after I could be using it. But it's good. It's good to have it in a back pocket. All right. So those are the top 10 states registered nurses, paid. So there are good stuff here. We have the lowest paying states here too. Can I just mention? Just mention. Alabama, 65,000. South Dakota, that cold place, 67,000. Mississippi, 69,000. Florida, but I was surprised that Florida is here. 80,000. New Hampshire, 86,000. Again, Texas is not there. So sisi ndo wasee wa katikati. Sina wale wasee wa katikati. Nikiangalia map here, they are saying Texas is about 85,000. Man, those lower paying. And that's why travelers don't like Ballet, Texas. Because, yeah, hakuna state tax. But still, man, still, it's not known as the best paying, state per se. What else are they saying here? Oh, and guys are asking what is the difference between a registered nurse, a nurse practitioner, what do we call this? Gotten the name. Give me a moment. CRNA. Mbona nasahau hiyo jina? Yeah, so we can do a video about that. How much, like the calibers. They are nursing, yes, as a whole, but who is the best paid nurse? All right. Yeah, so that is about it, guys. That's about it. You can always find this information everywhere nowadays. Just at the click of a button. Click on a button. All right. So let me know. Till next, I told you this video may take longer than usual, but on YouTube, on TikTok, all right, and we are moving swiftly. And by the way, those guys who are in the process of doing NCLEX, don't give up. If you have it in your mind, actualize it. Start today. As you think that, you know what, I've been postponing this thing for a long time, I may as well forget about it. As you do that, every single day, somebody sitting down, going to the website and finding out which agency they want to work with. And there are people who are they have not even finished school, but that is their goal. So do not give up, because as I said, whether it takes 3 years, whether it takes 2 years, that time will still pass, whether you apply or not. So I would say this, every nurse who is graduating from college right now, the same way we used to do driving test after form 4, hata kama una gari ama unaanza kufanya computer, hata kama una computer, the same thinking, we should use it on this NCLEX. Everybody should have their NCLEX done, and then you forget about it. You do it, forget about it. 2-3 years time, boom, you're here. So don't give up. I'm telling you, please don't give up. If you have that mind, not everybody can come. Not everybody have that mind. Not everybody is motivated to do that. But if you have that thought, and for some reason you feel like it's taking too long, you feel like it's a lot of processes, you feel like it's for other people. Some people think his story near other people. No. It's for you too. Kuna green card, my friends. If you have not applied for a green card, what are you waiting for? I mean, why can't you apply for these green cards? Oh, it's part of potea, but you guys bet on matches and stuff like that. So do this. It's less than 500 shillings. Go to that cyber cafe. You can do it by yourself. Just make sure you have there's a guy on YouTube who is currently now making videos. He's a Kenyan guy who stayed in the US for 20 years, I believe. Yeah, I have forgotten his actual name, but on YouTube, he does something called Man Cave. All right, if you can go there and watch his content talking about green cards, guys, green cards, It's something you apply and forget. Because those people who got green cards and came here, they didn't know they'll come here. They didn't know, man. So you can't know. It could be you. Yeah. And you know, there are some nations that cannot apply for green card. Especially, example is Nigeria. Is it Nigeria? Yes. They're not given that ability to. India is another one. If my information is correct, hopefully I'm not misleading you guys. Please double check on that. There are some nations that don't get that opportunity to get green card at all. So at least for now we have. Just apply for it. As I said, those guys who got here, and there are quite a number. Many people got here through green card. They didn't know. The same way you don't know. All right. So please apply so that next year, who knows? Nobody. Do your best. Until next time. Cheers. I want to make a video, by the way, about your story at nurses, like, you know, the calibers of nursing, because I feel like there's a little bit of confusion. We have a LVN, you have a registered nurse, BSN, and then nurse practitioner, and then CRNA, all that. Okay. So, and what's the difference? If you're interested on that, watch this space, follow me, like, let's move together. Till next time, bye.